Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing kind of a tutorial and kind of a challenge. Today I'm going to be doing a full face using only makeup products and brushes from the Dollar Tree. Now this may have already been a trend on YouTube, but if it is, I'm following the trend. I've actually had this idea for a while now, but I just never got around to actually buying the products and filming it, just like a lot of my other YouTube video ideas. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. Now, I tried to buy all products that were Dollar Tree brands because they did have some e.l.f. concealers, but I feel like that would be cheating. So I just bought brands that were related to Dollar Tree, and also thought, well, you know, I can't use like my Morphe and Sigma brushes because that would also be considered cheating. So I ended up buying some brushes there at Dollar Tree as well. Now those are Wet n Wild, which is kind of a brand that you can get at a lot of other places as well, but that I didn't really have a choice on. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous and excited to see how this turns out. Fun fact, when I started to get into makeup around the end of middle school, beginning of high school, I actually bought like my first makeup stuff at Dollar Tree. So this is kind of like full circle for me because now I buy stuff at Ulta and Sephora and stuff like that. And now I'm kind of like, okay, well I remember back in my days, my beginning makeup days, so long ago. So yeah, it's kind of like a full circle reminiscent thing for me, and also think about all the bad decisions I made makeup wise. Enough of me like rambling on and reminiscing about stuff that y'all don't even care about. And yeah, let's get into this video. So for the base of my face, I actually bought two different products. I bought this Sassy and Chic, which is like descriptions of my life. BB Beauty Benefit Cream. It's multi-action skincare and makeup. And I think I bought this in the lightest shade. And then I also bought this LA Colors liquid makeup, and this is in creamy beige. So I'm actually just going to put the BB on first and then go in with the liquid, the other stuff. I'm just going to use my hands. This is like really back when I did makeup. And I was really worried about shade matching because like, oh Lord, because it's hard to see in the packages. And also did notice that a lot of the like face makeup, like the concealers and powders and stuff like that, were mainly for lighter skinned people, and they didn't have like a diverse range for colored people, which is interesting. This stuff is really thick and hard to blend out. It smells like the kid makeup you used to have when you were little. Now I'm just kind of gonna do the same thing with the liquid makeup. I really want like an actual brush or my beauty blender right now, but no, that would be cheating. So gonna be using my free 10 brushes, my fingers. I know this actually doesn't smell as bad, and it's not nearly as hard to blend out as the BB, which honestly I would think it would be the other way around because BBs are usually like lighter. I don't know, I guess it just depends. I spent like 5 to 10 minutes looking at this product, like trying to figure out my color, because there was creamy beige, true beige, beige, nude, and I was like, oh goodness gracious, this is gonna be awful. And they didn't have like any primer or anything. So yeah, I'm just rolling with it. My pores are gonna hate me like they always do. Oh, it's peeling. Oh. Right now it doesn't actually look that bad, but as I was blending in that liquid, like this, what's supposed to be more of like a foundation, I noticed that like it was peeling, like I had the little chunks of something coming off. I guess I'm gonna go in with this LA Colors concealer, and this is in nude, and once again I'm just gonna use my fingers. Oh boy, this is like exactly my shade, which is a good thing, but at the same time, kind of wanted to like highlight with this as well. No, it actually didn't do terrible job covering up my under circles, my under eyes. And cover up my little friend that I have. Oh, it keeps peeling. Okay. And after this, we're going to powder and be done. That way I'm not like pulling stuff off anymore. Put some on my eyelids because they also didn't have any eyeshadow primer. So now I'm going to move on to powder, and this is the LA Colors pressed powder in tan. So that's what it looks like. And it actually has a mirror. And then it came with like a little pad, but this literally just feels like styrofoam, like padding that you would use for moving or something like that. So I'm not going to use that. But they actually did have a kabuki brush, so I'm going to use that instead. And let's just go in. I wish this brush was denser, because then I feel like I could actually like press it into my skin. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to like pull all the bristles together like that. That way it feels denser. And just go in like this. Life is all about improvising. And that's what we're doing here today, folks. I don't know how to make that any better than it is, so I'm just going to keep on moving. So now I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. And I didn't think about this until I left the store, but I need a spoolie to push out my brows. So I'm just going to use the spoolie on the end of my Anastasia brow definer, because I kind of forgot about that. Actually, they had this LA Colors brow pencils, and they actually came in packs of 2 with a little sharpener. Oh, so these are actually like for dual use. You can use it as eyeliner and brow pencil. So that's cool. I got the shade dark brown, and I'm just going to fill in my brows. And I don't know if y'all have ever noticed, or if I've ever said anything about it. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm sure that I have. That was a long time ago. But I actually have a scar in this eyebrow, so you can see it right here. Cool story. When I was little, I guess when I was in like pre-K, I was outside on the playground. I had a sandbox, and this boy tripped me, and I fell in the corner of the sandbox and cut my eyebrow. Now that's all that I know. Now I don't know what the rest of the story is, because I was so little, and that's just what I've been told is what happened. So that's what I tell people. So I don't know like the whole full story about what happened. If you're the guy that tripped me on the sandbox when I was little, thanks, you gave me a scar. I'm doing my perfect brow. I think that's why I take a lot of pictures on my left side, is because I want to show off my good brow. Because it's like, yeah, ooh, yeah. Whereas this one's like, oh, girl. So now I'm going to go on to eyes, and I have this LA Colors 6-color eyeshadow palette in Hot, H-A-U-T-E. Here are what the colors look like. They're really pretty. I thought, you know, make it like a simple eye look. What I'm going to do is go in with this Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to dip into this shade right here and make that kind of like my transition. Now I do remember that I actually liked their eyeshadows, but back then I didn't know like what good quality eyeshadow was. So I'm not saying that they have bad quality at all, I'm not saying that, but I just had nothing to compare it to. So that's just what I always went with. Now I'm just going to take this brown right here, put it on the outer part of my eyelid, and then I'm just going to blend it into the crease a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put this all over my lid. Now I'm going to go back into that kind of like transition shade that I used, and with the same brush, and try to blend it out a little bit. Now I'm going to take this darker brown right here and use the little sponge applicator that it came with, and I'm going to try to use the pointy end of this sponge and try to do like an outer V with it. So now I'm going to use the other end of the applicator and go in with this dark purple and do more of like a concentrated on the outer V, like just on the outside part. Now I'm going to go in with this middle pink champagne color. I don't really know. I don't know. Colors are hard. But I'm just going to kind of go over it to kind of blend. Majority of the time I don't know what I'm doing with my makeup. I just kind of do things and hope for the best. So that's where I'm at, you know, right now. Now I kind of cheated on this product because it's a Wet n Wild product and you know you can get it like at CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, all that kind of stuff. But it's the Wet n Wild Color Icon Glitter Single in Brass. I've always wanted to try these and they had this shade and this shade only at Dollar Tree. So I thought, what the heck, I'll try it. So I'm actually super excited about this. This is my first time ever wearing like a glitter eyeshadow like this because I've always worried that I've always thought that it would like feel chunky. But this like even putting it on my finger, I couldn't even feel it. Oh, and I'm making a mess. Oh no. So I went ahead and applied the eyeshadow to my left eye and I used this flat shader brush because I wanted to see the difference between applying with my finger versus a brush. And I actually think I like using my finger better because it seemed like the brush wasn't picking up a lot of product. No matter how much I moved it around in it, it just really didn't seem to pick up a lot. But the only downside is like I have glitter all over my face. So yeah, that's great. So the next product I'm going to use is this LA Colors Ultimate Liquid Eyeliner. I don't know if I've ever used liquid eyeliner like this before. I'm used to the pens or using a gel with a angled brush. Make any guarantees of how good this is going to look. So yeah. Oh boy, I already smeared it. I already got it down here. But I do kind of like how it's not, like there's no bristles or anything, because then that would be going all over the place. So that actually didn't turn out too bad. Maybe if I'm brave enough, I'll try a wing because, you know, YOLO, why not? But I'm horrible at wings. I'm horrible at doing wings. You know what? YOLO, what the heck? Let's go for a wing. It's probably not gonna look good, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, I'm actually gonna start with my left eye first, which I never do. I always start with my right. But you know, let's see what happens. Okay, it's just a little baby wing, but oh, I actually did it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're definitely not the same, but yeah. It is what it is. Better stop. I better stop while I'm ahead or I'm going to turn into that meme where it's just like you keep trying to perfect your eyeliner and then before you know it, your whole entire eyes are black. So I'm just going to stop while I'm ahead and just, you know. I'm going to go into a mascara now. I'm going to use this Color Mates Curved Brush Mascara and it's just in black. It's definitely not thickening at all, but you know. I actually like the curve because I feel like I can like get in there more and get at a different angle. So they did not have any bronzer, so what I'm going to do is I had two ideas. One, I could use like one of these brown eyeshadows, or I could use the brown pencil and try to blend it in. I don't know how blendable they are exactly. Yeah, they're not that blendable. So actually I'm just gonna go in with one of the brown eyeshadows from the palette, and I think I'm gonna go in with the middle brown, or maybe I'll mix them both together, but the middle one looks to be a lot more matte, so let's kind of see what happens. This is, oh boy. It's okay, I'll blend it out. I'll blend it out, it's okay. Now I'm gonna take this actual contour brush and just try to blend this in and see what happens. So for blush, I'm gonna use this LA Colors lipstick, blush, and eyeshadow all in one crayon. I'm just gonna kind of dab it on. Okay, that actually doesn't look bad, and there's a little bit of sheen to it. And then for highlighter, I'm going to take one of the eyeshadow brushes and take this light color and kind of just sweep it. So now we're on to the last part, which is lips, and I'm really excited because they actually had liquid lipstick there, and they didn't have that when I bought makeup there years ago. So yeah, and it's kind of cool to see that even they're following the trend of liquid lipstick. So this is in the shade Kiss Don't Tell by LA Colors, and it's matte liquid long wearing lipstick. Okay, so it's kind of subtle. It definitely would take like a couple of layers, I feel. It actually doesn't smell that bad. So here's the final look. I actually don't think it turned out that bad. There's probably a couple of things that I could have done differently to help work with the products and make them a little bit more pigmented. The foundation and the BB cream, I don't know if they just don't work well together, or if maybe like one of them is just not good on their own to begin with, but they actually didn't do that bad of a job. And I'm a little shiny right now, but my pores don't look that bad, which usually my pores look awful if I don't put primer on or anything. The liquid lipstick isn't actually that bad. It's just, even though it feels dry, it's still kind of tacky. Like my lips will stick together. Like, ugh. Like that's not good. Overall, I think this was a very good experience. And, you know, it kind of makes you appreciate all the more expensive makeup that you have and be like kind of grateful that you can afford it. Not saying that people that buy makeup at Dollar Tree can't necessarily afford it, or they have no choice but to buy makeup at Dollar Tree or dollar stores, but I don't know, it just kind of makes you appreciate the makeup that you do have, but also at the same time knowing that you can still work with makeup that isn't as expensive, because I feel like people kind of, in a lot of different aspects of the market these days, people kind of equate the price tag to the quality. So they associate, if it's a low price tag, that it's a low quality item, and then vice versa on the higher end. So I don't think that's necessarily always true, because you know, you can find so many dupes for high-end products and they're so much cheaper but still great quality and do the exact same thing, just a lot cheaper. So yeah, I definitely feel like people should give this a try. It was really fun to do, and it made me try to think outside of the box and do use products in different ways. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. And if you would like to see more of my videos and more of my faves in the near future, hopefully, I have a lot of video ideas written down. So now it's just kind of like the process of sitting down and filming them. But yeah, if you kind of want to see what my other videos are in the future, then make sure to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye!